going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today, guys, I'm going to be showing you the best 5 class subs to use in Vanguard at this moment before season 2. These class subs are really nice, and you guys are going to get easy V2 rockets and high kill gameplays. So if you guys are new to my channel, you guys could do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button as with that bell. I upload every single day showing you the best class subs, the best gameplays, settings, or tips and tricks to help you guys improve. So if you guys could do that, make sure to do so. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and let's go ahead and get straight up into the class setups. Alright, so to start this class setup off, guys, I have the Wellgun SMG. Now this is a perfect SMG to use. It's one of the best weapons in the game right now. Really good on recoil control, highly accurate, and you guys are going to absolutely enjoy using this class setup. So for this muzzle, I'm adding on the FA stabilizer for that accuracy and damage at range. Having this on is going to make our bullets a lot accurate, so we're going to be getting a lot more kills, and plus that damage at range goes up, so our bullets are stronger at a longer distance. So we're adding this bad boy on for the first attachment here. Now for the barrel, we're going to be adding on the 240mm Hawks on 43. This is going to help with less damage fall off at a longer distance, and plus to increase that limb damage, so you don't longer have to aim at the headshots anymore, so you don't have to get a faster time to kill. So this is going to be really perfect to use. You're going to be able to be more aggressive for medium to long distance gunfights. Up close, this thing shreds, so this is going to be better just all around. This is going to make the weapon 20 times better to use. Now, for the optic, we're going to be adding on the GW02. Now, you can use the GW03. It's an open iron sights, but either over these, it's going to help you with that fast aim down sight speed. I like to make my class setups more different from everybody else, so I'm throwing this on. It's going to be really helpful. Faster aim down sight speed. Any or, like I said, you can throw any of them on. Now for the stock, we're going to be adding on the skeletal stock for that sprint to fire speed, that movement speed, and accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire. This can help our weapon be a lot more aggressive, shooting faster off a sprint, moving faster around the map, getting into those engagements quicker. That's where we're going to run. For our 2 perks, we're going to be using Frenzy for that health regeneration after kills. And then for kit, we're going to be using fully loaded, so we start out with more ammunition at the beginning of the game or anytime you respawn. This is really good to use. You don't really have to use scavenger for this build, nor you have to use the ammo crates. You have a lot of ammunition, and since this weapon is pretty new and everybody's using it, you don't really have to worry about that because you're going to pick up some ammo reserves, so we're throwing this on. Now for the rear grip, we're going to be adding on the stippled grip tape. This can help with recoil recovery and initial accuracy and recoil control. Now a lot of the SMGs, a lot of the pro players are using stippled grip tape or the fabric, so either one works, but I think a lot of the times they're saying that the stippled grip tape is a lot better to use. Throwing this on. Now for the magazine, we're going to be adding on the 64 round mags. This is going to help with a reload quickness and a magazine capacity increase. It's kind of weird to see a drum or a larger magazine have a faster reload speed. It's kind of weird, but we're going to be using this and we're going to be abusing it, so there we go. Now for the ammunition type, is going to be the lengthened rounds. This is going to help with bullet velocity. Always having your bullet travel faster and air to hit our targets faster is very helpful, and this is why we're going to use it. And then for our final attachment, guys, we're going to be using the Mark 6 skeletal grip. This can help with aim down sight speed. You're going to be able to run around the map faster, aim down sights quick, and shoot faster off a sprint from our stock. But this class setup is really nice, and I highly recommend you guys trying it out. So a weapon not too many people talk about here is going to be our second weapon, which is going to be the Volk. Now it's super nice on accuracy, its fire rate, its speed, just perfect weapon to be really aggressive with, and you guys are going to absolutely love using this build. So for the muzzle, we're going to be adding on the FA stabilizer once again for that accuracy and damage at range. I really don't need to go in depth with it because you guys know what it does. The barrel is going to be the Crossnick 428mm 05V. This can help our weapon be highly accurate and controllable. It's going to reduce scope sway and gun bobbing, and plus that damage at range is increased. So our bullets are a lot stronger at a longer distance. Our weapon's highly accurate and easy to control. You're going to be winning all your gunfights just using this one attachment here. Very important to use, so this is why we're going to be adding it. Now for the optic, now there's plenty of things that you can use, but this is going to be kind of a mix up on a old comp build that people used to use. You can either use the Model 47, the slate reflector, or you can use any of the iron sights. It's totally up to you, but into this build we're going to be using the Crossnick ISO 3V for that fast aim down sight speed. And then for the stock, we're going to be using the let's see, this is perfect right here, the Crossnick S12VPS. This can help with recoil control, accuracy, flinch resistance, and recoil recovery. This is really good to use. You already know what all that stuff does, so I don't really need to go in depth with it. So we're throwing this on for the 4th attachment. Now, for our 2 perks, we're going to be using Perfectionist for that recoil control. And then for our kit, again, we're going to be using fully loaded, so we start out with more ammunition. Really don't need to go in depth with that as well. The rear grip is going to be the polymer grip for flinch resistance and accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire. So having this on is going to be very helpful. You're going to go absolutely crazy with it, I guarantee. The magazine is going to be the 8mm 60 round drum. This is going to have a magazine increase, so you're not going to lose out on either recoil control or damage. We're just going to lose a little bit of aim down sight speed, reload quickness, and movement speed, which is okay. The ammunition type is going to be, again, lengthened for that bullet velocity, for our bullets to travel faster and arrow to hit our targets faster. And then again, for the underbarrel, we're going to be using the M1941 hand stop grip for that recoil control and accuracy, making the Volk a really broken weapon to use. I highly recommend you guys trying it out. Alright, so for the third weapon, guys, we have the Owen Gun SMG. Now, this is a weapon I've been using a lot here lately on streams and everything. We just got our SMGs diamond, as you guys see, of course, but this weapon is super nasty, and with the class setup I have, you guys are going to absolutely love it. So going into this class setup, the first attachment is going to be the M1929 silencer. This can help with sound suppression and accuracy, so this is really good for the weapon. You're going to be staying quiet, super stealthy, staying alive a lot longer, and plus that accuracy, your bullets are going to be really accurate, so we don't really need to go in depth with that much, but you're going to want to just add on this for the first attachment. Now, for the barrel, we're going to be adding on the shrouded barrel for that less fall-off damage at a longer distance. That bullet velocity goes up, and plus we get that increased limbage damage. So that the limb damage is going to be like hollow point rounds. Our bullets are a lot stronger toward the limbs. Don't really need to aim at the head anymore for those faster timed kills. So this can be really helpful for you guys. You can be really accurate using this, and you guys are going to absolutely love it. Now, for the optic, we're going to be using the slate reflector or the Model 47. It's totally up to you what you want to run. Personally, the Model 47 is the best one, in my opinion, to run for this, so I'm throwing this on for the optic. Now, for the stock, we're going to be using the remove stock for that aim down sight speed, movement speed, sprint to fire speed, and aim walking movement speed. So our mobility is going up, being quicker around the map, aiming down sights quicker, shooting faster off a sprint, being more aggressive is what we want, so we're using this. For our two perks, we're going to be using brace for that initial firing recoil control, and then for the kit, again, we're going to be using fully loaded. I think this fully loaded is the best thing to use for the weapons if you have primaries and stuff, so we're throwing this on. For the rear grip, we're going to be using stippled grip tape. Again, like I said about the SMGs, a lot of pro players say to use the stippled grip tape is the best thing to use for the SMGs, so this is what we're going to be using. Now, for the magazine, this is the most important part. Now, honestly, here lately, I've been using the Gorenko 33 round mag. It's really nice to use, and when aiming down sights, it's really nice to see. You don't have a big thing on the side of your weapon, so you don't really have to worry about using it. So we're going to be using the 33 round fast mag for that recoil control and accuracy, extra fire rate, aim down sight speed, and movement speed. Now, for the ammunition type, we're going to be using the lengthened rounds again for that bullet velocity. Really nice to have on. Faster bullets traveling faster across the map. Very helpful. And then for our final attachment, we're going to be using the M1930 strife angled grip for that accuracy, aiming stability, and aim walking steadiness. Alright, so for the Cooper Custom, guys, this is going to be our fourth weapon that we use. This is a really nasty class setup, so you guys got to try it out. So, for our first attachment, we're going to be using the recoil booster for that extra fire rate. So having this on, our time to kill is going to go up. You're going to be able to be more aggressive, so that's what we're going to want. So we're adding this on for the first attachment. Now for the barrel, we're going to be using the Cooper Custom barrel. This is by far the best barrel to run on the Cooper Custom, unless they add something else for the weapon. But, that's something that's cool, that maybe a new feature they add. They add more attachments for weapons. You never know, but we're adding this on for that, make our weapon highly accurate and controllable. It's going to reduce scope sway and gun bobbing, and plus our fire rate does go up. So we are going to have like an SMG type feel to it, and plus you're going to be able to be more aggressive, and our time to kill is going to go up really quickly, so this is what we're going to be adding on. Now for the optic, we're going to be using the slate reflector. Now personally, I think this is the best thing to run on this weapon, but I wish there was an iron sight. There's no iron sights on this weapon. It's kind of weird, but we're just going to have to replace the iron sights with something, so we're going to be using the slate reflector. Now for the stock, we're going to be using the Cooper 45W. This can help with recoil control when mounted, crouched, or prone, and plus you do get some accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire. So the longer you fire, the more accuracy and recoil control you have. With the other ones, you are losing some accuracy and recoil control, and especially the top one, the longer you fire, the more accuracy and recoil control you lose. So we're not going to be adding that one on, the Cooper 45W. For our two perks, we're going to be adding on Vital for that increased area critical hits. And for the kit, we're going to be using fully loaded, so we start out with more ammunition. The rear grip is going to be the pine tar grip for recoil control and hip fire accuracy. The magazine is going to be the 60 round drum for that recoil control and accuracy, fire rate, magazine capacity size, and of course some more aim down sight speed. The ammunition type is going to be the lengthened rounds once again for that bullet velocity for our fast bullet traveling across the map. And then for our final attachment, guys, we're going to be adding on the M1930 strife angled grip for accuracy, aiming stability, and aim walking steadiness for the Cooper carbine. Alright, so for our final weapon, guys, we have the DP27, aka the pizza gun. Now, for those attachments, I'm adding on the FA stabilizer for accuracy and damage at range. The barrel is going to be the 680mm BO2D. It's going to help our weapon be highly accurate and controllable. It's going to do scope sway and gun bobbing, and plus that bullet velocity goes up, so our bullets are traveling faster in air to our targets faster. We're way more accurate, and our weapon's easier to control. Now, for the optic, we're going to be using the Model 47. Now, this thing is super nice to use on the DP27. I like using it, or you can use the slate reflector. It's totally up to you, but the Model 47 is going to be my choice for the DP27, so I'm adding this on. For the stock, we're going to be adding on the Zach S3 tank. This is going to add on +4 aiming walking movement speed, aim walking steadiness, and plus we could get some initial accuracy and recoil control. We're adding this on, stay more accurate, plus when pre-aiming we can move a little bit faster, so our mobility is going up. Alright, so for our 2 perks, guys, we're going to be adding on sleight of hand for reload quickness, and for the kit, again, we're going to be adding on fully loaded, so we start out with more ammunition. This is really helpful to use. The rear grip is going to be the polymer grip, again, for the flinch resistance and accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire. The magazine, now this thing is kind of tricky to use. A lot of this stuff is pretty nice, but the best thing that we're going to be using is the 30.06 63 round pan. This can help with bullet velocity and range, bullet penetration and damage. Having this on is really nice. The ammunition type is going to be the FMJ rounds for that bullet penetration to shoot through other objects. And then for the final attachment, guys, we're adding on the M1941 hand stop grip for that recoil control and accuracy, making the DP27 really nice to use. And guys, let me know in the comment section what is your favorite weapon out of these top 5 weapons. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you on the next one.